Hey everybody, it's 7 o'clock. Hey everybody, it's 7 o'clock. Just tagging a few people here. Hey everybody, it is 7 o'clock. This is Queen's Must Wear Crowns segment on a Wednesday. So I'm starting again every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. I will be on Facebook Live. So I am here showing up. It's a nice night out. I just went through a few rocks and rolls because I didn't have power from yesterday 1:30 in the afternoon. I was actually online building a website, and then all of a sudden everything just went boom. Hey Kim, hey Celeste, how y'all doing? Happy birthday, Kim. The queen is a beautiful queen, and she is going to another year. She has elevated to another year of beauty. She's beauty and brains, y'all. Beauty and brains, yes. And she has her own business. She makes soaps, candles, lotion. I'm telling you, it's the bomb. And the candles smell amazing. The soap is amazing. The lotion she has is amazing. She doesn't really want to do the soap yet, but she's going to do that soap because that soap is amazing. So, yeah, that part. And your website is really nice, love. It's really nice. So, yes, this is a segment of Queens Must Wear Crowns, and we are here. And tonight's topic is stop picking up the suitcase that does not have your name on it. Now, let me tell you what that means. Stop picking up the suitcase that does not have your name on it, right? So a lot of times we go through life and we build relationships with people. And as we build relationship with people, because there's different types of people. There's people with different roles. Some people are aggressive. Some people are not so aggressive. Some people are just like to stand on the sidelines and look. And then there's some people that does the messy business, right? So a lot of times we have all kind of those friends because everything I just described has somebody can put a name to that type of behaviored friend, right? So, but there's also a time that we get stuck in life. So let me put all of that stuff together for you. So stuff that we accumulate in life, we have, I'm gonna say, our stuff, and it's in our bodies and in our minds and how we feel and our emotions. We have a suitcase. Everybody got their own suitcase, right? Because we are born, and as we're born, we're coming through life year after year. We go through situations. We go through disappointments. Traumatic experiences happen to us. Secrets, we have plenty secrets that we never told anybody. Then there's people we tell our secrets to, and then they tell everybody. Then that starts a whole messy another war, right? But it just accumulates to a bunch of stuff. And the stuff, it's in our suitcase. This is our suitcase, is in us. We are the suitcase, right? So as we have our own suitcase with our own name on it, despite us having our own stuff that we just tucking away in our suitcase, we acting like that suitcase is, not full, right? We are in our friends' life, our family's life, our children's life, and we're just in a lot of stuff. So sometimes when we're in somebody else's suitcase, we start unpacking their suitcase and we start putting it in our own suitcase. Then our suitcases start getting heavy. and it start weighing a whole lot. And then we sit down like, dang, this stuff is heavy. These bags wasn't this heavy before. And when you get tired, you kind of separate yourself for a minute, and then you get stuck. So if you really realize it, right? If you really realize it, you're taking stuff from other people's suitcases and putting it into your suitcases. That's one, none of your business. That's none of your business. Number two, you're taking stuff out of people's suitcases that makes your suitcase heavy, and you never unpacked your suitcase, right? You didn't unpack your suitcase. You have to unpack your suitcase so you can feel great about yourself, because when you take on other people's stuff, filling up your suitcase, you feel heavy. You start getting tired. You start feeling aches and pains. You start and at the same time, we're helping people. We're feverishly helping people, right? But then sometimes that help feels unappreciated. You start getting a feeling like you're being disrespected. You start feeling like, well, dag, I'm doing all this for them, and well, who's doing something for me? And I did something for them, and they're not even acknowledging that I did something for them. They just, acting like I'm not existing here, but I'm working hard. I'm helping them out because they need help, our stuff together, right? So I'm just like, you start feeling heavy and tired. You get aggravated. You get mad, and you get angry to the point you just want to curse people out. But I'm telling you right this. Whatever happens to you, these feelings and emotions that you're going through, one, you have to be a good communicator. Two, you have to learn how to identify your true feelings and just be in your true feelings and say, this is how I feel, and accept it. Accept how you feel, right? When you learn this is what it is and you accept how you feel, then you are better able to give yourself structure and direction to apply yourself to help yourself feel better. So this is what I mean. If I know Angie is in trouble, I'm going to help Angie. Let's say Angie had a fight with her boyfriend. Angie had a fight with her boyfriend, and she's calling me, and I'm jumping up to go help Angie with her boyfriend. That's Angie's boyfriend, and that's Angie's relationship with her boyfriend. Even though Angie called me, and that's my friend, and I don't want nothing to happen to my friend, guess what? The next day, Angie goes, you get Angie, Angie's coming to your house. The next day, you go, Angie gets up and goes back to her boyfriend. And then when you saying, Angie, like, I just helped you do all of this, what's good? And she was like, F you, this is my man. And now you and Angie is mad at each other. Guess what? You picked up Angie's suitcase. Angie's suitcase is not your suitcase. That's Angie's suitcase. That's her stuff. Didn't have your name on it. You picked it up. Not to say that you shouldn't go be there with your friend. But guess what? Angie left and went back to her boyfriend. And now you and Angie is not speaking because you're feeling away because you got out your bed in the middle of the night to go help Angie. And then Angie slipped up, went back outside while you were sleeping, and went back to her boyfriend. And she's all lovey. And then they go back on Facebook like, oh, this is the best boyfriend I ever had. You be like, what? You was just... Come on. That's Angie's suitcase. That's Angie's suitcase. I'm going to tell you another scenario about picking up other suitcases. Let's say you meet somebody. Let's say you meet somebody and you really like them, right? So they went through a relationship. Let's say they went through a domestic violence relationship. Some type of abuse went on. Some cheating went on. Like just a whole bunch of stuff, went on. Because every time you meet somebody, everybody just tells the story, right? So that person like, oh, they went through all of that. Let me see how I can make them feel better. Let me see how we can get together. Because y'all really like each other. But then when y'all meet each other and the stories are going on the table, and it goes both ways. Let me just make this clear. It goes both ways now. What happens is, let's say I meet somebody and my person cheated on me. Sorry, my ex cheated on me. So now I'm angry because my ex cheated on me, and I'm looking at all guys like all guys are cheaters, right? So I have an attitude and I have this anger towards men, right? All men are cheaters, F them, I'm just going in, right? But say like the person is a really nice person and they're trying to get to know me, they're trying to like me, but I have all of this force filled up. And that person can't get in because I have all of this stuff going on that I'm pulling out my suitcase, right? So I got all of this stuff going on. That person can't get in because I have all of this anger, frustration, all of my ugly is going on. And I'm taking stuff from my past relationship, putting it into the new relationship. The new relationship can't flourish because I'm taking stuff from the old relationship and I'm wearing it all the time. You can't take a situation that happened from your old relationship, put it in your new relationship, and you ain't even get the first base yet, but it's all here. And that person keep trying, Y'all not gonna get anywhere because one, you're taking the abuse that you received from your previous relationship, taking it and putting it into your current relationship that you're just starting up. And everyone is not saying anything. This is the elephant in the room. Everyone is not saying anything because this is new. Because we're just trying to be happy. We're trying to be gay. We're trying to love each other, right? So, and no one's saying nothing, but it's this anger is just there. So everyone keeps going, and then before you know it, that other person that you was putting all this force field on of anger, of bitterness, of you not forgiving the previous ex, you're putting the ugly from your past relationship into your new relationship. And that other person is breaking down because they keep trying. It's like they keep going against the grain. They keep going against the wave. They keep going against the current. And they just keep bumping their head. They get tired. And then they may end up cheating on you. Then you're going to get mad again. Stop taking the stuff from your previous relationship and carrying it with you from relationship to relationship. And on the flip side, this is where the suitcase comes in at. On the flip side, you, the person that's abusing other people because you won't let stuff go from your previous relationship, are pushing the person away. You're pushing them away. The person that's receiving this, they're saying, well, let me work with them. And women, we do this a lot. Let me work with them. They're going to be okay. This person has potential. This person, we look good together. He's so fine. Because women, we do that. And we carry that. Right? But you're picking up a suitcase that doesn't belong to you. If a person is not healed and they bring baggage to your relationship, that, this new relationship, you're going to get worn down, beat up, tired. You are beating yourself up because you're picking up stuff that doesn't belong to you. At the age that you were born to the age you are now, you might be a repeat offender. And you going from relationship to relationship to relationship on both sides. You're bringing baggage from your previous relationship into your current relationship. And that person may be doing the same thing too. That person may be doing the same thing too. You cannot go flourish in a new relationship. And I mean flourish to be happy, loving, caring, considerate. It's always going to be something missing because you're carrying baggage. And you get defensive. Anything that maybe somebody will do that will trigger you something from your previous relationship, you're going to take it out on your new mate. Because you never healed from the old relationship. You cannot constantly take stuff, baggage from one suitcase, putting it in another suitcase and expect the suitcase to close properly. It's never going to close properly because you never healed. Always but always heal. Always be but always forgive. You have to learn to forgive a person for what they have done to you. Otherwise, you are going to take your stuff in your suitcase, and you're going to drop it on somebody else. That person is going to pick up your stuff and carry it because they care about you. They love you. They're going to nurture you. Oh, we can make it better. Yeah, they went through this, but with us is going to be different. I can make it better. You're going to get tired. You're going to get worn down. You're going to hide in a corner because then it'll get to the point where you don't know what to do. You're going to be stuck. Years go by and you're in this stuck position and you're looking like, damn. You're right, damn. Because you picked up a suitcase that didn't belong to you. You are not the quick fixer. I know women, we are nurturers, but you are not the quick fixer. And men too. Y'all are not the quick fixer. Y'all can't fix everything. A person, when they are hurt from a previous relationship, they must heal. They must learn to forgive. They have to learn how to forgive themselves. They have to learn how to love themselves. They have to learn that they have to let go of things that don't serve them anymore. You have to learn these things, and it's not easy. Going through a process of healing is definitely not easy. You will have what I call emotional temper tantrums at times because you will get angry. You will get angry at any given moment, at any given time. But if you don't stop, if you don't take a chance on yourself to fix yourself, heal yourself first before you seek trying to be in a relationship with somebody, and then you want somebody to love you, but you're not realizing you yourself is not giving love. You're fighting love. A person fighting all the time is getting nowhere because you're fighting with yourself and then you're fighting with the other person, and y'all just gonna bump heads and it's not gonna meet. So healing is so important. And then you have to understand, sometimes we make mistakes in a relationship. But some people, they don't want to claim that they made mistakes. Oh, I didn't do nothing. It wasn't me. No, because I did A, B, and C. No, because I did A, B, and C. And y'all going back and forth. How about both people didn't bring to the table what they should have? Because I guarantee you somebody shut down. I guarantee you somebody shut off. Communication stopped. I'm telling you. It's somebody quit. And then years went by again and nobody is saying anything. We have to be responsible with our relationships. We have to be responsible to say, well, Dad, what did I bring to the table? And if your relationship is not good, like step back and say, well, let's see how we can fix it. Because there is help. There is help to heal. There is help to grow. There is help to develop. There is help to communicate. You just have to get off your ego and pride and get help. Or how about just learn how to talk to each other? That yelling, screaming, hollering, cursing thing is not going to work. That's not communication. And it's not just communication. It's being demanding and giving commands. It's effective communication that works. There's a giver of information. There's a receiver of information. But if a person doesn't want to give and a person doesn't want to receive, it's a problem. It's like this one stops here and this one stops here. What's in the middle? Nothing. Nothing but growing time of growing apart, and then it gets ugly. All of this is ugly, right? It gets ugly. You have to accept yourself for who you are. If you are a control person, if you are an attention-seeking person, if you are a jealous person, if you are a selfish person, you have to accept who you are. But at the same time, life doesn't define you of your mistakes. There's always room to grow. There's always room to heal. But if you don't learn the power of acceptance, if you don't learn the power of forgiveness, you just gonna be a canker sore. Yeah, I said it. You are just going to be a canker sore. Because being bitter, being angry, being selfish, and let me tell you about a selfish person too. A selfish person isolates themselves. A selfish person is bitter and a bit messy. A selfish person doesn't realize they take themselves and they have negative self-talk. They isolate themselves. They let themselves feel that no one cares, no one loves me, I can do this all by myself. That's a selfish person. You are not allowing people to love you. You are not allowing people to love you. It is so important. Humans need love. I don't care how you slice it. Humans need love. You have to just face reality, be honest with yourself, accept the person that you are, and know that there's help that you can change. You have to want to change. You have to want to change, because when people go through situations, life will take you through a roller coaster of events. If you don't stop and take control of your life will be a constant roller coaster, a cycle. You will constantly recycle the same situations in each relationship that you will have, because you didn't stop. You did not stop and identify who you are. You did not stop and accept, well, this your responsibility, and be accountable. Be courageous. Stand up and say, okay, this is what I did. I know I did it. I'm sorry. Apologize. People got problems apologizing too. Apologize. But apologize to yourself. Forgive yourself. And then change. Just say, I want to change. Well, make sure you want to change. But change, because everybody needs love. Nobody wants to grow old by themselves. As much as some people try to act like they do. But nobody wants to grow old by themselves. Every human needs love. And whoever came up with this thing that you're supposed to, have sex with people and they don't even care if you woke up the next day. I don't know where that came from. But that's not how it works. You can't just go around having sex with everybody and think it's cute. You just can't. There has to be an age that you come to your life to say, okay, I have purpose. I am worth something. I am worthy of anything that I want. I can be all I can be. It just has to be a point in your life where the garbage stops. It just has to be. I mean, what age will you really grow up? What age will you say, well, let me have a meaningful relationship that works? So let's say if you was married 5 times, I don't give a hoot if you get married 100 times. Just get it right. Take a chance and stop. Learn who you are. Identify what's going on with yourself, but learn who you are. Accept who you are. It's okay to be happy. Relationships are not supposed to be about constant problems. They are just not. Relationships are not supposed to be about constant problems. Relationships are about love. Relationships are about communication. Relationships are about being considerate, being committed, showing up when you are responsible to show up. Not disappear when you feel, oh, it's too hard or you don't want to be bothered. If this is your responsibility and this is where you're supposed to be there on both parts of man and woman. A lot of times people are just scared to tell each other how they really feel. If you love a person, say you love a person. Mean it. Behave like it. If you like a person, then like a person. But you have to grow into a relationship to love a person. And that's a process. That's about being grateful. That's about being honest. That's about bearing your soul to that person and y'all share in love. That's not about getting angry and telling the whole world your business and then you have everybody in your business. That doesn't make it a couple. That makes it a horde of everybody in your business. That makes it messy. It's about compromising. Yes, Leona. Compromising. It's not about being dominant. It's not about being controlling. It's about compromising. And again, it goes back to picking up the suitcase with your name on it. You have stuff. Pick up your suitcase with your stuff in it. Unpack your suitcase. Learn to unpack your own suitcase, getting rid of your messy, getting rid of your ugly, learning how to mature, grow up, and communicate, right? There is love out here. We can love each other, and it's not just about a relationship between a man and a woman or your gender. It's about friends relationships too. It's about communication being so important of expressing yourself how you really feel. If you hurt, say I hurt. If somebody hurt your feelings, express how you hurt that somebody hurt your feelings. But on the opposite end, for the person that you're expressing yourself to, they have to acknowledge that they hurt your feelings and then meet you where you are at to receive that they hurt your feelings. People don't want to take responsibility to understand that they hurt somebody's feelings. They be like, oh, yeah, whatever. It's not yeah, whatever. Because check this out. If you can have sex with somebody, you can be concerned about them. You don't just have sex and skip over somebody's worth. You don't just have sex and skip over what somebody needs mentally, emotionally. You don't just have sex and just be like, oh, I'm good, peace out. It ain't peace out. That's not how it goes. Once you enter each other, it's game over. I don't know who told you it was something different. But being a human and y'all interacting each other, that's not a piece of candy or gum that you chew it up and spit it out. We're human. No one likes to be dismissed. No one likes to be ignored. People are people. They have feelings. They have emotions. And not only that, from that point of where y'all at, they had a past. And so did you. Somebody hurt you. You don't know how you know how it feels. But you try to act like you didn't know how it feels. So you go do it to somebody else. Come on. You can't do that. That's not fair. That's selfish. It's not okay to hurt somebody because somebody hurt you. Hurt people. And we have to stop hurting people. Because again, we're supposed to live in love. We are supposed to live in love. God wants us to love each other. Good, bad, or indifferent. Because that's, again, the power of forgiveness. With forgiveness, you have to confront what is going on and talk about it. Again, communication, effective communication, right? So if we don't take accountability of who we are, what we do, how we behave, how we think, and just live like we don't care and do anything to anyone and hurt their feelings and their feelings don't matter, just dismiss them, how dare you? Shame on you. Unpack your suitcase. Unpack your suitcase and free your spirit. Life comes in layers, baby. It is layers to life. Layers. And it may take you some time to get that layer off. Because it's layers they add on. Because it's emotions, it's problems, it's frustrations, it's despair, it's trauma, it's being dishonest, being somebody not being loyal to you. It be conspiracies. Like, it's so much. It's just layers that we collect over time, and we just tuck them away. We just tuck them away and act like everything doesn't matter because everybody's, oh, I'm good. Let me tell you something. Life, we only have one life. We only have one journey through this life. We are born and then we will die. Do something with that time that is purposeful, that is meaningful, that you can teach somebody something. Don't ever think that you don't have a story. Baby, everybody got a story to tell. Don't ever feel that your story is not worthy. Don't ever feel that you are nothing in this world. If you are still here living and breathing, then God is not finished with you yet. Stop. Take responsibility of who you are. Dream. Live. Come out of your box. Come out of that square box. That box can be ripped open if you can't climb over it. Dig a hole, pound on it, kick it until it busts wide open. But you gotta come out that box. Life is not in a box. Everything should not be fitting in your circle because you think it's about you. It's not about you. It's bigger than you. You are limiting yourself in that little box. Then you have the audacity to put a lid on it and then talk about people. Come on here. Take responsibility of who you are, what you are bringing to the table, what role you are playing. Because Jokers are not accepted anymore. We are queens and men are kings. Guys, you are kings and women are queens. We are not bitches. Ladies, stop putting yourself in a category that you are bitches. We are queens. And in this group, we must be queens. We wear crowns on our heads. And if it's tilted, we are going to help each other straighten them up. Because we only have one life, one journey through life. I don't know about y'all, but this is COVID season and people is going out of here like hot fire, baby. Hot fire. Do you hear me? So y'all better get it together. Learn who you are. Identify what you want in life and make it happen. There's help out here. It's help out here. And stop picking up the phone, calling people that don't know nothing about what you need. Stop picking up the phone, talking to the wrong people for getting the wrong information. Girl, let me tell you something. I guarantee you the person you talking to don't have what you want. I guarantee you that. We have to talk to the right people to get the right information. We have to want better for ourselves. We have to do better for ourselves. We have to learn better for ourselves. We have to communicate better. We have to learn to listen better. We have to be responsible for our behavior. We have to be accountable for our behavior. Dream big, y'all. There is nothing too hard for God. There is nothing too hard for God. And when I tell you prayer changes things, you have to pray. You have to listen to God. You have to wait on God to deliver for you. Because when I tell you God is in a deliverance season right now, you have to learn to worship him. You have to learn to pray. When I tell you God is in a delivering season right now. This COVID wasn't an ugly time. This COVID was a season of deliverance. Because when I tell you God blessed me during this COVID season, God blessed me. I prayed, and God has been delivering. He has been answering prayers in this season. So I don't know about you, y'all, but I'm here to tell y'all. This season is a season for y'all to get it together. This season is for people to learn how to love and live in love. This season is not about arguing. This season is not about hate. And this season is a season of learning how to forgive. You have to confront whatever is bothering you. You have to arrest your negative thoughts and throw them in the garbage. You have to stop talking negatively in your own mind, overthinking. You have to stop thinking that nobody loves you, nobody cares, and you're not worthy. You are worthy because you woke up this morning. You are worthy because if you still here, you still have a purpose. You are worthy. Stop thinking that your past mistakes is going to defeat the rest of your life. Stop. You are worthy. God has you here. Click in, tune in, chime in, and hear his voice. Turn off the noise in your head. Turn off the noise around you. Pray and hear God. When I tell you, pray and hear God. Because God talks to you all day, every day. You just ignore him. You just messy and you're messy, and you just taking other people's suitcases and piling them into your suitcases. You making your life heavy yourself because you overstuffed a suitcase. Let me tell you something. I was on a conference call with beautiful, empowered women this week. And one of the queens, she made an analogy that if you have a teacup and you have a saucer, because what we do is we give and give and give and give and we're tired. But imagine you are this teacup, and then a teacup is, space that has to be full, because God give us blessings. We have energy, we have life every day. Our cup is full. God, if you praying, God delivers and he fills your cup, right? But let me tell you something. What we do, we are just in everybody's stuff, everybody else's suitcase, and we're depleting ourselves, and we still giving ourselves. There's nothing in this cup here. Like, we done gave out all ourselves. There's nothing in this cup. Let me tell y'all something. We have to keep our cups filled so that the overflow, so it's the cup and then it's the saucer that the teacup is on, right? The saucer is the people. You are the cup. People are only supposed to receive on your overflow, not before then. People are the saucer. You are the cup. What's in the cup is the gifts from God, our love from God, our direction, our answered prayers. It's all filling up in this cup. We have to stay full. The overflow is what you give out. And see, me, I put that little additive on it. I don't know if y'all know, but that indentation on the saucer, right? Because this is to help you out. The indentation on the saucer that the cup sits in on the saucer, so it keeps it steady. Let that be your boundary line. Let that be your boundary line. People that on that saucer, they're going to come close because they want something from you, right? But when they hit that boundary line, my cup is not full. The overflow is not happening, so you can't have none of this. Stop picking up somebody else's suitcase. Stop picking up somebody else's suitcase. Renew your mind. Restore your heart. Heal from your heart, from any and everything that goes on in your life. Learn how to communicate. Learn how to love. Learn how to forgive. Restore you so you can fill your cup, and then you're gonna have an overflow, and that overflow will help everybody around. They won't even have to ask, because the overflow will all automatically kick in. Stop depleting your cup, everybody, by giving yourself. You constantly take it from your own cup, your energy, your time, your love, your caring, your consideration. These are all things you're pulling out your own cup, and people are not giving it back. This is reciprocity season, baby. Do for those who do for you. Love those who love you. Learn to let go of people who don't have a problem wasting your time. Learn how to let go of people who take for granted that you woke up today. Learn how to let go of people who take for granted that you're always going to be there. Reciprocity season, y'all. Reciprocity season. Stop picking up other people's suitcases. Stop depleting your teacup. People are only supposed to get your overflow. God has us here for a one-time journey. The day you are born, and then there's the day you die. Everybody will die. Everyone has an end date, okay? What are you doing with yourself from then? And as it's looking, you don't know when it's your turn, because you wake up today and you speak to somebody and tomorrow they are dead, y'all. So take control of your life, your emotions, your considerations. Be responsible for who you are. Identify with that. It's okay to just be. It's okay that you say, well, I don't know what I want to do with myself. It's okay. You can learn. You're never too old to learn. You're never too old to find out what makes you happy, or what makes you happy again. Because you could have been this happy-go-lucky at a certain age, and then a whole bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden you're miserable, you're bitter, you don't even know what feels happy anymore. Come on here. Come on here. Learn you're happy. Everyone has a happy. Let me tell y'all something. When you go through life and somebody hurts you, and you get to that healing place, the joy that you have in your heart, the peace that you have in your heart, once you get there through that hard part, when I tell you this other side feels so good, nothing can tear you down. Nothing can tear you down. Nothing. You walk differently because you have love in your heart. You have joy in your heart. You have peace in your heart. And let me tell you something. It's a glow on you, because I know it's a glow on me. I know it's a glow on me. But I took the time out to identify who I am. Identified whose I am. I identify with God. I surrendered to God. I forgave myself, and I forgive every person that came into my life and hurt my feelings. I always like to confront. Let's talk about it. And then the people that don't want to talk to me, I don't care, because guess what? I know I'm a good person. I know I'm a good friend. I know I'm a good family member. I know who I am. And if you don't feel that I'm good, that's your business. Because I know how to pick up my suitcase with my name on it, and I'm going to leave your suitcase right there, because your stuff is not my stuff. If I see it and it's not mine and it don't have my name on it, have a good day, because that's not mine. You in a way, that's your stuff. That's not my stuff. Have a good day. I only have one life to live. I got dreams and goals to achieve, and I'm going to achieve them. I don't have time to care who likes me, who doesn't, who wants to speak to me this week and doesn't want to speak to me next week. I don't care, because guess what? I'm in my own lane, minding my own business, staying focused to my goal, and I'm going to get there. And sometimes you have to sacrifice everything you have to get to your dream. I'm not that kind of person that's going to run after people and pick up their stuff, because I'm the fixer. Oh, I'm the superwoman. But guess what? When I keep saying, oh, I don't feel good today. Oh, I'm having a rough time. Nobody's saying, you good over there, y'all? Come on now. I can run and help everybody, but nobody helps me. I get dismissed with my feelings. And then when I shut down and don't talk to nobody, oh, what's wrong with you? And then I say so. Oh, this is what's happening. Well, why you not saying that? And I said it. I'm getting dismissed. Oh, you superwoman. Oh, you this. You good. No, I'm not good. And that thing about it is I know it and I verbalize it. I verbalize when I'm not good. I verbalize when I need help. Everybody's human. Everyone is not superwoman and superman, and I identify with that. I cope. I know how to maneuver through life, but I'm human. I have feelings. I have emotions. I feel, and I'm very empathic. So I'm going to speak my truth, because I walk in my truth every single day. And I'm not afraid of expressing how I feel. I'm going to tell you what's wrong. So I'm taking responsibility and accountability of who I am. But are you? I sit down and open my suitcase every day. Let's see what I'm going to unpack. Because everybody has stuff. Nobody is perfect, despite somebody trying to act or speak that way. But nobody is perfect. Everyone has something that they are going through in life. I'm still trying to unpack that I have an anxiety when driving. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It was a period of 7 years that I could not drive. And I had to deal with that. But guess what? I said, I'm about to change this. And I did. I changed it. I got up and said, let me go buy a car and let me teach myself how to drive all over again. I'm still not perfect. I'm not perfect. But I get up every day and get in my car and try to drive further and further away from where my comfort zone is. So everyone has a fear. Everyone has a doubt. Everyone has an anger. Everyone has a frustration. Everyone has something that they can unpack out of their suitcase before you go running and helping everybody else pick up their suitcases. Come on, you are filling yourself up with other people's stuff. Unpack your own suitcases. Stop picking up a suitcase that belongs to someone else that does not have your name on it. I cannot stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. I'm telling you. I love how when I pray to God and God answers my prayers. And I'm just giving a quick testimony here. Again, if something is wrong with me, I say, Dad, I have this issue. Like, I really need to fix this. So I needed help with something. And I was praying to God. I was like, God, who can help me? Who can help me? So little did I realize, I received a phone call from a young lady. She was starting her own organization, and she wanted me to be a part of it. She wanted me to be a senior leader, as she had titled. I accepted with everything that I had, but at the same time she's formulating this super network. I didn't realize until after we started engaging in meetings and conversations that this is huge. This is, really huge. So the organization is called the CEO District. I've been speaking about it for the past 2 weeks on my page. So what the CEO District is a super network of individual networks. It's people who have businesses, people who have professional skills, people who are at a certain point in life where they feel that they reached a certain point, but they need assistance to have like sky's the limit route, and don't quite know how to reach the sky. Well, the super network is the solution to not feeling like you have a cap on your life, or if you're stuck in your life. We have leaders, we have consultants, we have professionals that can help educate you, support you into whatever goal and desire that you want in life. And even if you didn't want anything or don't know what you want, this awesome organization that is forming will help you formulate an idea or direction or give you some type of structure of where you would like to go. And the other thing I want to say is sometimes you have to be in it to win it. And we all took a plunge. So like, her name is Kelly Bowens. And, Kelly reached out to different women across the United States. She has a certain amount of leaders, a certain amount of consultants, and then there's members. When I tell you I answered prayer, this organization is an answered prayer for many women, not just women who says enough is enough. I'm gonna find my lane. It's for women that have been discouraged and became the smartest person in the room and there's nowhere else for you to turn. This is the group for you. As this group is formulating, and we launched August the 1st on Saturday. As this group is formulating and members are coming in, they're coming in because once they're in, like, they see the vision and they're telling their friends. So I'm letting you know because y'all are my friend world. Like, y'all are my friend world. So we have people that are reaching out to give the hand to help the next person. People that crossed the line and made it to this success lane that they wanted to reach, that are reaching back and say, ladies, the door's open. Let's go. Women that are coming together, not just to talk gossip or pop junk. We are about our business. So one day Kelly was like to the group, can I help y'all? Let me know what I can do to help y'all grow. That's a different kind of question. So I'm like, she's asking, what could she do to help us grow? That's a different question. Because you don't get that in your group. I don't get that in my group. Yeah, I'll give you some help, but that's only if I ask for it. But I didn't ask for anything. But she's offering herself. So I'm not going to say, oh, I don't need help. No, because I have to be the new norm. I have to be the new norm. So I can't do the same behavior and tuck whatever's going on with me to the side. I have to say, oh, no, I need help in this area. So she reached out to offer the help, and I accepted the help. And guess what? We came together. She helped me with my situation, and I'm on my way. Guess what? I'm doing it to other people, and we just pulling each other along the way. So there's always been this thing that women can't get along. Women are jealous. Let me tell y'all something. Nobody got time for that. These are women that want something. They have fire in their spirit, and they're tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired in a place where they feel stuck and can't move, or being the smartest person in the room and not learning, or nobody's giving, so they're feeling depleted and no. This is a group for women, pulling women up together, forming a super network. And when I tell you we are bodying this thing, and we only been up not even 7 days, we are bodying this thing, and we are well balanced in the areas of health, not just regular health, mental health, because you must have healthy mental health, regular health, wealth, business, and social. So that's 4 categories that we work on, because everyone needs balance. You just can't work hard. You have to learn how to play hard too. So it's not just playing all the time and no working. We structure this thing out. So if any woman is ready to elevate themselves to another level, that they sick and tired, or how about this? If you need a new set of friends, how about that? The CEO District is definitely a platform that is here for you. We are a super network. If you want to start a business, we have a business startup consultant. If you need a business loan, we have business loan consultants. If you want to learn how to lose weight, we have fitness consultants. If you need a psychiatrist, we have psychiatrists. If you need a therapist, we have therapists. If you need a nurse, we have nurses. If you want to buy a house, you need good credit, we have people in the network that you don't have to sit and wonder, like, Dad, I need so-and-so. Baby, it's in the network. We riding together. And if you have a dream, we are here to help you achieve your dream. If you don't know what a dream is, or totally lost how to make yourself happy, baby, we got mentorship that will teach you self-development and rise you up. And let me tell you what's the best thing about us. We all love God. We all bear our souls and love God. God is first and foremost in our lives, and we flourish together. And these are people I don't even know. But guess what? I'm going to get to know them. I'm going to get to learn every single person of them, because this is a network that will take you to wherever your dreams want to go. You need structure. You lost your way. We will help you find it. So I'm going to post the CEO District link in the group. I will see you on the other side. Definitely is on my website. I am going to post it in the charge room. You can get it off the charge room website. You can just go into my website. I have a link. You just click on it and you can sign up. The charge room website is www.thechargeroom.com. Open it up. Click on the CEO District, and we are definitely here for you. So if you want a business, you was thinking about a business, you want any kind of business idea, wherever your heart wants to take you. And not only that, it's a place you're networking. Whatever business you are looking for, if you need somebody for something, it's in the district. So definitely, ladies, we are at an age where life should not be meaningless to us. Like, we don't have purpose, we don't have hope. There's hope. If there's a stream of light, there's hope. So don't think your life is a dead end. It doesn't mean anything. Nobody cares. Nobody listens. Yo, get up, because somebody's listening. You got a story. Everybody got a story to tell. You just got to know that your story is just as good as the next person. So I'm telling you, I am here. I am Minister Charge. I have the charge room. Come on my site. Come on to the charge room. Get encouraged. Every week I'm going to be doing Facebook Lives on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. I also am going to start off classes, self-development classes, mentoring classes in September. Once again, because I have to do a shift as well. I used to do them in person, but now I'm doing the shift. I'm going on video, and we are going to get this stuff done, because people need healing. People have a brokenness. Their spirits are broken and they don't want to identify with it, baby. You have a suitcase with stuff in it. You have layers upon layers that you never touched for probably 30 years. And if you're younger than 30, you probably never touched them in your whole life and don't even know that they're layers of your stuff. It's time to unpack suitcases, ladies and gentlemen. We have to be accountable and responsible and just be better individuals. I definitely want to put this out there, because We all have a hurt. We all have a pain. We all go through things in life. But one thing we may not have is the solution to get better. And I promise you, I'm a solution-based individual. I teach techniques, skills, strategies on how to be solution-based. And if there's a problem, there's always a solution. It's just that you have to put in the work, and you cannot skip the process. So again, the charge room is always available. I'm going to, again, on my website, I'm going to start posting the different events. I am connected on Facebook. I'm connected on Twitter. I'm connected on Instagram. I'm also getting ready to build a YouTube live page. I am building myself up because God gave me a gift. And if He gave me a gift, my gift is to share it with the world. And my sharing will come at full force because now I understand my purpose. My purpose is to help people heal. And that is my job. I am Minister Charge. This is the Charge Room. My name is Ilyasa Simpson. And I'm wishing everyone a good night. And I will see you next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Have a great week, y'all.